Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel. I hope when you're seeing this you're doing well. Today we're going to do a love reading for the person on your mind. You can be in a relationship, a connection, situationship, anything in between. So we're going to look at their energy first and then get yours. And then I'll pull some messages from the person at the end. So stay until the end, okay? Alright, so let's get your person first. This is for Gemini. One more. Okay, interesting. So your person, Gemini, is in an energy of the Empress. Okay, so your person might have Taurus or Libra in their chart. That could be their sun or Venus, but they're in a state of, I feel like, nurturing themselves, and whatever they do, so their actions are going to be to like self-care, like taking care of themselves, nurturing themselves. They could also be like working on projects or growing something. There's something about like progress, development that your person, that's on their minds. Your person could also be like, you could be married or in a relationship, like I said, or you all could have children, because the Empress is also known as the mother. But it looks like your person is definitely thinking about, I mean, I don't want to say like fertility per se, but just like growing something, possibly growing something with you, because they have the wheel here, and that's about like changes, destiny, fates, also luck. So it looks like your person possibly has been going through some type of turbulent situation or just experiences, and things are changing, like they're changing. I don't think your person is necessarily like well, they could be like a newer version of themselves. That's the best way like I can put it. So we have the Four of Swords here, so I don't really feel like there's probably much communication with your person right now, because you see this person in the nest of the Four of Swords, like they're healing, they're resting, they're tending to their wounds. We have a heart here that looks like it had been broken or scarred, and it's now being sewn up while this person is resting. So yeah, your person has definitely experienced some type of change here, I would also say, or maybe some type of ending too, to where they're like recovering from. So they're really just nurturing and taking care of themselves. So you may just not like know much about what they're doing at this time. Let's clarify some more for your person. Let's see. Why is the wheel here? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's like a brand new beginning here. You may be wanting to offer your person something, or this could be them. You got to put it how it resonates. So if you're cross watching, it could be the other way around. But the Page of Pentacles is also like a message, or it can be like communication, or just a new seed of potential. So something that has potential. It's not necessarily the full extent of it yet, but there's solid potential there. So it looks like there's some type of communication that possibly influenced a change, or like I get like rehashing of something, like, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, so that can also be cycles too. So something about like maybe a new cycle. Remember I said like a newer version. So I don't know if you guys are coming together from being separated or something. So it looks like there's an opportunity for like a new cycle. Okay. I hope I'm making sense here. Let's get the Empress, please. Six of Wands. So your person, it looks like they're in a mode of like success. It could be recognition. I hear popularity. I don't know. It's like your person, it seems like they've just experienced some type of win or something after possibly, like I said, like experiencing something that may have brought them down or a broken heart. I mean, this is a love reading. But the Six of Wands can be like not wanting attention, but having attention on you. So I literally feel like it's like your person is really paying attention to themselves, since it's hitting like the Empress card right here. I hope that makes sense. So just a lot of like nurturing themselves and accomplishments. It's something about being seen. So this is your person's energy. So I don't know if it's like, I feel like it's like you're noticing them, Gemini. Or they want you to notice them. They want you to maybe notice this newer version of themselves. Yeah, you see how this person, I mean, with a really cute little outfit on, and then it's hitting the Empress. So it's like, I think they're in this very attractive, I hear like engaging energy. I don't know if I'm making any sense. They could also like, they could have like be an influencer, content creator, something like that too. Yeah, it's almost just like a finally with this person is what I'm getting. Like, you see, like how this person is just like, yes, like I'm here, I have arrived. And this person's like, yes, we've arrived. And they're like, yeah, hello, we have arrived. Like, I don't know. Okay, let me get another for Four of Swords. Please clarify the Four of Swords. Ooh, the Devil. Okay, so yeah, that is making sense here. So the Devil, Capricorn energy. So your person is definitely trying to heal and recover from, it could be unhealthy attachments, like addictions, like indulging in things a little bit too much, or just, I hear like toxicity, like in the way in which I think they may have been doing things before, or something was like restricting them, holding them back. And so that's why this makes sense, that it's like this feeling of like liberation here. So this is really what your person is focused on right now, which is really good energy. Because I feel like this is new. I keep getting like a feeling of like a newer version of themselves or something. And so this is their focus. So that's going to be like their mindset, like the way in which they see themselves and the world. So that's really good energy, because then that will affect their behavior and their actions, usually. So it's like they're doing the work, basically. Okay. So they might just be, you may not know a lot about what that means, because of them being in this Four of Swords, which I think is like maybe a little bit of isolation, or just really tending to themselves, being in their own space. Okay, so let's get your energy, Gemini, and see how you feel. So annoying. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, Okay, I see the Three of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay, so Gemini, this is your energy. Okay, so we have Judgment here, the World, and the Nine of Wands. Judgment and the World are major arcana. So this is a very significant time in your life right now for both of you, because they also had your person had major arcanas too. So this is basically what I'm saying. Like, this is significant for development and being the best versions of yourselves. So that can be really uncomfortable and be a little rocky. So it looks like Gemini, like, it looks like you've made some type of decision or judgment call here. I think there's been some type of realization of a situation. And I feel this sense again, just like with your person, of like feeling liberated or something, like breaking through the chains, breaking the chains off, like allowing yourself to fully be engulfed in an experience. So letting down, like being more vulnerable, letting, not operating from a space of ego, which is, it is protection, it's a defense mechanism, but if not developed and worked through, it can hold you back. So it looks like both of you have been doing some type of work or something to come to this. I mean, in a sense, it's a spiritual awakening, because the world is also the end of cycles. So, like I said, there's something has happened to where there's opportunity to like have a new beginning, a new chapter, is what I'm getting. There's been a lot of, I think, self-realization about yourself, just like I said with your person. So it's like both of you doing the work, and then like kind of like a checkpoint with that Page of Pentacles. Like, I don't know if it's a message, a communication, or if it's like if y'all were separated and now it's time to check in and see, like, are we gonna move forward, or are we going to go our separate ways as whole people now, because we've been doing the work. So either way, I think it's just about the path that you want to go on, you know. I forget what major arcana Judgment is, but the World is all the fixed signs: Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. So those signs might be significant. Yeah, it's like being real, like being just real about the situation is what I'm getting, Gemini. Because, you know, it's 2021, so you went through Judgment, the spiritual awakening or realization, and decision, I think, and now we're at the World. We made it. We got there. We did it. It's like a congratulations. So it's very positive energy is what I'm getting for both of you, for the most part. It's just a confirmation of being on the right path. Now, the Nine of Wands, remember, for your person was the Four of Swords and Devil. So just like your person, you are in this mindset. Okay, so that is how you see yourself and your world. So then that's going to affect your actions and what you do. So it looks like, Gemini, with the Nine of Wands, you're feeling as well beat up. Like whatever both of you, or I don't know what you into, a group of you are into or have been through, it's put you through the ringer. And I've been getting that message just in general. We've had a lot of retrogrades. You know, Chiron is always pretty relevant for signs, and I believe it was in Taurus recently. So remember I said your person had the Empress, that's Libra and Taurus, so your person could have been going through a lot of different things that may have not even really had to do specifically with your relationship, but I definitely think it's been for just growth as an individual experiencing this human life. But it's like this situation, Gemini, has given you, I think, a sense of determination. It's like I'm not going to give up, or I have to do one last thing before I potentially go in a different direction, or if we stay together or come together again. Yeah. It's basically saying you're almost there. So let's get another clarification, and then we'll get messages from your person. This is for Gemini. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, that was a lot. So Gemini, if you've been through a lot, I do see the Eight of Swords, kind of feeling trapped, wanting to work on things, feeling, could be a sense of feeling betrayed at some point. Wait, which way? Because I'm not doing reversals before. The Hangman threw me off. Okay, let's get Judgment, please. King of Pentacles. That's good. So this could also be as far as the spiritual awakening, Gemini, and what you've been experiencing that's led you up to this point of resilience, basically, could have to do with your stability, the way in which you make money, entrepreneurship. It's about you building the life that you want, like your happiness and what brings you comfort and security, and then being able to share that with whoever you choose, whether that's your family, by yourself, with your pet. You may have a dog. You may have a dog that looks like a wolf. But yeah, it's about being the king of your palace, basically. And so that could have been, the journey that you were going on, Gemini, where it's like you needed to do that on your own. You needed your time to do that before you could even think about a relationship for some of you, is what I'm getting. Or at least that may have been an issue. So again, I get a feeling of determination and just increasing with confidence also. Like reaching goals, being able to check things off. Let's get, sorry, I started talking. Let me get the worlds. Let's get the worlds. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so something, okay, so this is the final, this is what I'm getting. So something could have ended or be put on pause between you and the person on your mind, right? So you may have felt left out in the cold, or this could also, like, you could have felt rejected or abandoned, okay, and really thought or under the impression that something has come to an end. And this could also be related to, again, financial security. It could be feeling like you don't have enough money or enough security or abundance. And I get for you that this needed to change. There's something about belief systems about money and security, I think, is something that you've been working on. Possibly, like, what I mean is like your beliefs about money, and I just said the same thing, like maybe from how you learned it, like from your caregivers or family, like what is your relationship with money, basically. Okay, let's get the Nine of Wands. Okay, so that's interesting. The Queen of Pentacles came out reversed, but all of these are supposed to be upright. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy. So that's interesting because I really do feel like this is your person here. And like I said, I think this is like something that is happened that you want to express or show your person, but you're not sure if it's going to be received. And I think that's why they're reversed. Um, so your person could be earth sign. They don't have to be. But I think it's like you feel like your person, like you don't know where they're at. You don't know how they feel. You're not receiving that same type of maybe nurturing, or because the Queen of Pentacles is very compassionate, nurturing, like she takes care of herself, her people. This could, like I said, this could also be a parent, so this could be the mother of your children or something. Um, just a very grounded energy. And I see like you want that back, or you at least just want to see if that's possible, is what I'm getting. Gemini, and again, please put it how it resonates. It could be switched. Sometimes that happens. Seriously, it does. So you know your story better than I do. So don't force it if it doesn't. Just go with your intuition. You know the truth. Okay. All right, let's get some messages from your person. What do they want to say to Gemini? And then I'm going to get a soulmate, Confessions of Soulmate card. Okay, so your person would say you deserve better than them. Okay. Look, take the message. Okay, take the message. Let's see. So for some of you, if you all come together, because I do feel like this is like a, hey, so what we about to do? What we doing type of situation. You may decide, like I said, that y'all need to just check in, and you might decide to go your separate ways. I don't know. You might feel that, I just heard like deserving better. Because remember when I was talking about the newer version, I think it's for both of you. So it's almost like we can do better than this. I just got that. So take that as that resonates. Okay, let's get one more from your person. Oh my gosh, I don't feel like I deserve you. This is throwing me off. So they're saying you, I don't even know. I feel like it's for both of y'all. I feel like both of y'all have said like you deserve better or something. But there's still this like strong pull between the two of you, and that's why I think you're gonna have to have this conversation. Because there's a lot of confusion, I think. It's like feeling like maybe you need to move on or something, but it's like you can't. So maybe we need to work on ourselves and then come together and see if we could be better for each other. Okay, that just came out of nowhere. Because I'm like, wait a minute. I do see like a very significant relationship here. But I have to admit, I don't think we had a lot of cups. So, but we did have a lot of major arcana. This is interesting. Okay, let's get the soulmate card to wrap it up. That's just like Gemini to be confusing. No shade, but okay, this says forgive. Can you see that? The lighting is black and white too. Okay, it says, I hope you will forgive me for all the things I have done and all the pain which I caused you. But believe me, my love, that was not my intention. I know I have hurt you pretty badly with my words and actions, but I am really, truly sorry, my love. Okay. So yeah, y'all gotta put this how it resonates. I do think it's from both ends though. I feel like both of you have felt like you could be better for each other. So again, This says, I'm really truly sorry, my love. So I do think there's going to be some type of conversation, some type of like pivotal moment for this connection. Okay, Gemini, so that is all I have for you today. I hope it resonated and helped in some way. If it did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.